Okay, so you've got an abandoned cart flow set up, you've got some traffic running through it, but you still just feel like that placed order rate is a bit too low. In this photo, I'm going to show you the exact structure that I use for all my abandoned cart emails, and how to maximize conversions without using a discount. I'm going to go through everything that I've placed inside the email, where I've placed them, why I've placed them like that, and how it's all optimized for conversions. So let's just get right into it. Now, this is what Klaviyo gives you. You may or may not have this set up right now. Obviously, it's pretty bare bones. It's not really fleshed out. It's lacking a bit of substance. It's not really screaming to the customer to actually make them come back and finish their purchase. So what I want to do for you today is show you how you can create an email like this. Now, this email in particular is really good for like the second email in this flow out of usually like the three that we do. The first email is usually much more simpler than this. You really just want to focus on the top part of the email, just showing off the abandoned product. That usually gets a few people over the line because, again, people can just simply get distracted, forget whatever the reason may be. But people have seen that first email, that first reminder email, usually 30 minutes after they abandon their checkout. It's usually because they have some type of objection or reason that's stopping them from buying. So this second email is really where we just want to handle those objections and get the customers over the line. And you can do this without actually using a discount. So let's just dive into what exactly I've done here. This red line here kind of represents above the fold. So you want to get all these elements above the fold of the email. So when people do open this email, usually on their desktop or mobile device, they'll be able to see all these elements without having to scroll down the actual email. So the first thing you really want to do is do a big, clear, catchy header. Like right here, we've just said your cart is waiting, but your new fit can't. That's really great just to get the customer's attention and get them reading through the email, just right up the top there. The next thing you want is actually having their abandoned cart above the fold of the email, just so they can see that and just kind of remember what they were feeling, what they were thinking yesterday when they added this item to cart. That's when they were most interested in the product. So you just want to make sure that's at the top of the email so they can see that as soon as they open it up. The next thing you really want to make sure you have is a big, bold CTA button, a big call to action button, especially for like mobile users with like small screens. You just want something big and obvious and very like clickable. Like you see here, we've got a little bit of a shadow here, so it adds some like depth and just a clear like direct response action here that we want the customer to take, which is obviously to go back and check out their items. Now you can do something like this, which is just like an added bonus. For this brand in particular, they can deliver their products within 2 to 4 days all over the country for Australia, which is great. So if you have anything like that, that's really good just to add down below the actual call to action button. And hopefully you can get this or fit this in the entire top part of the email. Obviously, if people like order like multiple things, this is going to stack down and push the email down a bit. But yeah, try to have it all up the top here. Okay, so the next thing you want to focus on is adding some social proof, some credibility. Just show the customers that others are enjoying your product and really just hit on things like shipping times and the actual quality of the product. Because it's going to be like the most common objection that you're going to be facing here. So you can see in this first email, we've really just made it really obvious that, yeah, order arrives super fast, even to regional areas. And this second review right here, we're going over the quality, saying awesome value for the merch and gear. We'll definitely be purchasing again. So again, just adding some credibility like this can make it feel a bit more real. That you're not just some scammy website or anything like that. And again, you want to add a big checkout button again on the second fold of the email. So when the people actually scroll down, you're going to make the customers having to scroll back up to find and click the button. Just lowers the friction a bit, gets more people to click. If you just have a button on the email on the screen at all times. The second last thing is the actual unique selling propositions and any guarantees that you have. So this is usually down the bottom of the email. For this brand, we didn't have anything too strong, but obviously things like free shipping on every order above $150, same day postage, and 24/7 support. Some great things to add here. And the last thing that you really want to make sure you have is a contact us link. So if people, especially on like confirmation emails and thank you emails as well, you want to add this just in case someone's ordered the wrong thing or they had any type of trouble about their order. You want to save a lot of people getting very angry at you. If you just have a simple link to go to at the bottom of the email, yeah, you'll save a lot of frustration by having customers trying to go back to your website, follow the contact us page, and then type out their angry email. But for this, the reason we're putting this here in this email in particular is in case they literally just have a question about the quality, about the product, if it's going to fit them, anything like that. Again, we want to make it super easy for them just to able to contact us with any questions because that can bring in a few orders as well. That kind of wraps it up, guys. That is kind of like the structure. It is very simple. Again, you don't have to do anything too crazy here. The main thing is just adding this social proof and some guarantees at the bottom and just having the most important elements just above the fold. So again, when people open up their email, they can quickly just see, oh yeah, I forgot this. Let's click here and go back and check out now. So I hope that helps. Quick video and cheers.